Honorable members, I hope you have a very good lunch. Maybe the central body we will try to get you Durango. Thank you very much, honorable members. After a long break, we understand that the Minister for Trade, Regional Integration and Employment is not in present to take care of his business as indicated on the order paper. And we had no communication to that effect. So I will refer the matter to the ABC business and they will come back to this assembly. Thank you very much. Now, the House, we will continue on the consideration stage for the Public Enterprise Bill. The House now resolved into the committee of the whole House.
Yeah, me, I don't. You know me, I never move. You are stagnant. I am immovable. Well, no. I'm a lady because they get a problem with the lady. Hey, on partit de ta pour ma brûler. Oh, lui de la sorte. Honorable members, we are now in the committee of the whole House to continue where we stopped last evening on the State-Owned Enterprise Bill. And if you could recall, we stopped at clause 49. So we will begin with clause 50. Clerk?
Clause 50, meetings of the board, rather.
Clause 50, meeting of the board. Meetings of the board, clause 50. Chair, it is proposed that clause 50 stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 51, casting vote.
Clause 51, casting vote. Clause 51, casting vote. It is proposed that clause 51, casting vote, stand part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 52, quorum.
Clause 52, quorum. It is proposed that clause 52, quorum, stands part of the bill.
Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 53, meetings not open to the public.
Clause 53, meetings not open to the public. It is proposed that clause 53, meetings not open to the public, stand part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 54, improper conduct.
Clause 54, improper conduct. It is proposed that clause 54, improper conduct, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 55, conflict of interest.
Clause 55, conflict of interest. Chair?
Yes, Chair, we have an issue with that. The committee recommended to the legal team from the Ministry of Justice to add sub-clause to address this issue of quorum and voting for conflicted director under this clause.
What he's saying, the committee recommended to the legal team at the Attorney General's chambers and the Ministry of Justice for them to add a clause to address the issue of quorum and voting for a conflicted director under the clause. Yeah, the member for Olindu.
Honorable Chair, I don't think a conflicted director who, from clause 1 on the conflict of interest, I don't know if the director is conflicted and then the person disclose the interest. I don't think you need to. He's a member of it. He's a member already. Once he disclosed the interest, he's already a director. He can vote. I don't think you need to. We need to restrict that.
Are you insinuating he should recuse himself?
Of course, yes, because that is what the clause is saying. If you have interest in something.
Okay, now I'm not sure. Let's go to clause 55 sub 2. A disclosure under this section shall be recorded in the minutes of the meeting of the board, and the director shall not take part after the disclosure in any deliberation or decisions relating to the arrangement or arrangements, but shall be present for the purpose of forming a quorum of the board for any deliberation or decision.
What we mean here, Chair, Chair, this particular issue, we have debated it intensively. But what we mean there, the director that shows interest can only appear for them to have a quorum for meeting to take place. But when you come to voting, it's exempted. So this specific recommendation that we want the drafters to add a sub-clause, probably 3, that will address the issue of voting, whereby the number can tally so that they can vote and make a decision.
Member for Woolies.
Chair, if you look at 55.1, the way it is, the first line, the way it is put, usually it's not put that way. A director, they say a director who is directly or indirectly interested. You say a director who has direct or indirect interest. That's how it is put, it should be put. It's not who is interested. So, and for the director to stay, I think what we should put there, in fact, is to recuse himself or herself and not participate in the debate or in the discussions. Or to recuse himself or herself.
Or even in the quorum. I think the director who is conflicted and disclose some interest, I don't think he should participate even in the quorum. I'm not sure. I find it very, maybe that portion should be deleted.
Yes. No.
Chair, Chair, go ahead. I'll come to King West after the chairman. Chairman, go ahead, please.
The issue here is the emphasis is laid of only the purpose of having a quorum. Once you have declared your interest to have a quorum for the meeting, because the absence of this interested director may even affect the quorum. So for the purpose of having a quorum, he has to be there for them to sit. But it doesn't take part in decision making, neither voting.
Chair, I think, are there not 7 directors and the quorum is 4?
Yes.
Because if a director is conflicted and then he discloses his interest, so you want him to participate in the quorum, in fact, whereby you are giving him the opportunity to engage his colleagues and to influence them.
Yes, Chair.
Well,
Chair.
Now I will give the floor to the member for 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏.
All right. Chair. The director might not be conflicted in all the meeting agendas that you have. It might be a particular meeting item where the director is conflicted, right? So in other items where the person is not conflicted, would have right to participate in those proceedings and even have voting rights in those, when decisions are going to be made in those items. So now what we recommend is for them to look at this and redraft to ensure that the director can participate in all the other items where the person is not conflicted on. But in the order where he is conflicted, can definitely excuse him or herself.
Yeah,
Chair.
yes, but
Chair.
I'll go to Nyanija, then Opasalo.
Chair.
What I'm saying is, for quorum to exist, you need 4. And you have 7 directors. 4. You have 7 directors, I believe. Now, what stops him after disclosing his interest, and his interest is on the agenda? He's recused himself. We don't need him to come and participate in the quorum. Member for Nyanija?
Yes, thank you very much. I think we are talking about the director only, but to me, it have to apply to all the members of the board. If any member have an interest or is conflicted in any one way or the other, you should recuse yourself. Or the voice, sorry about that. All the members of the board.
Yes, that's why.
If you have an interest in any, you should recuse yourself and you should not participate. That is it. As it is practiced in all jurisdictions. Even in Parliament here, if you have an interest in a particular committee proceeding, you don't participate, you just recuse yourself, you allow the proceeding to proceed. But the issue of quorum, like the committee is recommending, I think there is already a specified number for quorum. The composition, they will always make sure there is quorum that exists and they will make decision. I think the issue here is whosoever is interested in anything, excuse yourself and move on and the meetings proceed.
Yeah, Nyanija, the member for Nyanija, director here is referring to members of the board of directors. Yes. Yes. Opasalo?
Yes, what I was going to say is, before you do the disclosure, a meeting would have started already. That there's a quorum and a meeting has started, and then you take the floor to make a disclosure. So during the disclosure, after the disclosure, that's the time you excuse yourself. So I think what needs to be very clear is that the person must recuse himself from or herself from the meeting. I think that needs to be very clear.
I am not sure what is in, but I'm not sure, but we'll ask the minister. Can't you is there any provision, or it is not best practice to do the disclosure before the meeting? Now, member for Basse.
Yes, Chair. Here, I think we need to revisit that clause where the quorum is, because here it is looking at all the commissioners, because the interest doesn't touch only the chairman or the board chair. It's across the board. So anybody who is conflicted, he should not be in that meeting, and he should not even form the quorum. So we need to revisit where the quorum is, and we address that. Then it will cover everything.
Yes. Yes. When you look at A, that's also, because what A is talking about is the disclosure at the meeting. That should be, I think it should be amended, Cantora. Whether it should be before.
You see, this is a simple matter. It's even in authority meeting,
there are 3-4 agendas that you have. Upon deliberation, if you get to the agenda that you have an interest, more you know that. The person that has an interest excuse himself that I cannot participate in this because I have an interest in this. So that's the practice everywhere. It's not as if you should not sit down there to attend other meetings. Once they get to a particular agenda item that he or she has an interest, the person step out and excuse himself. That's the sense out of it. That's what clause 1 is addressing. Thank you.
Chair.
All you know is already member for Taining Kunjang. Go ahead.
I want to clarify this thing. I think I share the same opinion concerning this quorum. For instance, I want to ask, if for the text is saying he shall be present for the purpose of making a quorum. If, for instance, the quorum is 4 and there are only 4 directors present, and this particular director who has a conflicting interest is there, suppose he move out, this 4, he move out, the number reduced to 3. Is it the right procedure to proceed with the meeting with only 3 members?
You cannot conduct the meeting when you don't have a quorum.
That's the point.
Where should you? Are you a member of the PEC? Chair. Are you a member of the PEC? He's a member of the PEC. No. Taridin Kunja. All right. Konye Councillor.
Yes.
Then we go to the minister and we vote.
Thank you. On this clause, what we are asking the drafters is to have avail of. For example, the objects of meeting are slated 1, 2, 3. Then maybe the member, he or she is conflicted in the 4th agenda. He can attend 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Then in the 4th agenda, he or she will excuse, herself in that particular option. So what we are now talking here is, can we come with a clause that will be able to guide issues of a quorum? This is what we are asking for. This is the whole thing. It's not about who comes, whatever. I can attend 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one, I excuse myself. So we are now asking a draft to help us in coming with a clause that will guide the process of a quorum. That's the whole thing.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister, I'm not so aware that that was communicated to you and have you provided that clause for amendment. Whether you have the clause so that it can be inserted. But yes, Minister, sorry,
if you go to 12, conflict of interest is already addressed there. So you go to 45 also, you talk about conflict of interest. 55. So why don't we just leave what is in 12?
Yeah.
Yes,
Section 12.
You have clause 12. Clause 12.
Yes. No, clause 12 is talking about the commission, and this one is about
it's talking about the commission.
Yes.
This one is board of directors.
Are you with us?
Now, there is one, 12, it's about the commission. But 12(2)(b) also talks about, let me read, be excluded for the purpose of constituting a quorum of any meeting of the board for any such deliberation or decision of the commission. What's the rationale? What's the, I'm not so. Here you are saying this, and then there you want to propose a different thing.
In fact,
I'm sorry. In the commission, you are treating it this way, but with the board of directors, you want different. Chairman of the committee.
Excluded for the purpose of constituting a quorum of any meeting of the commission.
Chairman, why the difference? If you're not ready, I'll go to the minister.
Yeah, go to the minister.
Yes.
Let me just clarify.
Honorable Minister. Majority Leader.
Yes. Now, for consistency purposes, we can cross-reference, if allowed by lawyers, that conflict of interest means what obtained in clause 12, A, B, and C, so that this same thing will apply on that through cross-referencing, and that will save our time. Yeah.
Member for Upper Salon.
Yes, I think what we can do is, because these are talking about two different commissions, so we can just pick exactly what we have in 12 and use it on this particular one. Yeah, no, because this one is, this 12 is referring to the commission itself. Yeah.
Now, I think...
we are on the directors now.
Chairman.
Let's cross-reference.
No, the wording will be different.
Chairman.
The wording will be different. Just pick it directly and then just put it there.
Chairman, let us also look at the composition of these two. If you talk about if you talk about the commission, the composition is 5. If you talk about the commission, if you look at the composition, it's 5. And when you come to the board, it's 7. So we have to look at this issue. The reason why we advised the Justice Ministry to come out with a sub-clause so that it can take care of the issue, because there are instances whereby if you are going for a meeting, committee meeting, even at the national side, the order paper is out. And that clearly spelled out all the activities. There are activities whereby you might not be, you don't have any interest. And there are activities where there could be an interest. For your purpose of coming in to have a quorum is extremely important. So now what we are saying, since here the membership, the quorum is 4. If one come in to fill in to make it 4, only to have a quorum and you cannot decide, then we are only left with 3. One happened to be the chair. So the last two, how do you resolve that?
Thank you, Chair. Thank you. Now we'll have the Minister.
Thank you very much. I think the issue of quorum in terms of conflict of interest must be treated the same way as is indicated in paragraph 12, because the subject is the same. So you cannot, the one thing I would take is the definition of conflict of interest. The Honorable Member for Woolly West has captured the right description. It's simpler, it should read as a director who has a direct or indirect interest in any arrangement. Just, that's the simplest way to define it. And a quorum is determined at the beginning of the meeting. When you're conflicted, you recuse yourself for the agenda item for which your conflict is an issue. And then the meeting proceeds as normal.
It's everywhere.
That's how it should be handled. Thank you. Yes.
It is proposed that clause 55 as amended, conflict of interest, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 56, delegation of board powers.
Clause 56, delegation of board powers. Clause 56. It is proposed that clause 56, delegation of board powers, stands part of the bill. Member for Woolly East.
Maybe I just need some clarification. If you go to 56(2), it says the board shall delegate the general power, shall not delegate the general power, or I mean powers of the delegation. What does that mean? You mean the SOE, or is it the board shall not delegate the general powers of the SOE? Is that what you want to say?
Delegation.
Yes, these are the board of the SOEs. They are the board of directors. We are referring to the SOEs board of directors here.
Clause 56 delegation of board powers. It is proposed that clause 56, delegation of board powers, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 57, bylaws and resolutions.
Clause 57, bylaws and regulations.
Resolutions.
Clause 57, bylaws and resolutions. It is proposed that clause 57, bylaws and resolutions, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. His book 50, 58, 59 and others are missing.
Clause 58, formal requirements.
Clause 58, formal requirements. Clause 58, it is proposed that clause 58, formal requirements, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 59, savings.
Clause 59, savings. Clause 59, savings. Clause 59, savings. It is proposed that clause 59, savings, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 60, committees.
Clause 60, committees.
Yes.
Yes, Chair.
Yes, Honorable Chair, we have some little amendment to that. The amendment reads, it was received in evidence that the term governance is more commonly used than bylaw. In this regard, we are recommending the term bylaw to be replaced with governance. So like if you look at sub 1A, instead of bylaw committee, we have governance committee.
Chair, that is 60 committees. You're talking about sub 1A bylaw. You don't want bylaw in this. You don't want bylaw in this bill, in this act. Or you don't want committee. You don't want bylaw committee.
Yes, we want governance committee.
The proposal, yes, all you do.
I think when such suggestions are made by the chair, you should be able to take us through why you wanted to have the governance committee and what is going to be the...
No, that is why during our...
Yeah, take us through.
Yes, it is on the report. During our public hearing, it was received in evidence that the term governance is more commonly used than bylaws. In this regard, it was recommended that the term bylaw to be replaced with governance committee. This is what we are saying.
Minister?
We have no objection. We have no objection.
It is proposed that clause 60, committees as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 61, vacancies in committees.
Clause 61, vacancies in committees. It is proposed that clause 61, vacancies in committee, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. All in yes?
I have a question on vacancies in committees. If you read the whole clause, if one or more vacancies occurs in the membership of the committee, the members remaining constitute the committee so long as their number is not less than a quorum of the committee. And a quorum of a committee, perhaps, I don't know whether they have, is it the same as the quorum that you have in the bylaw? Four. Huh? It's still the same four with the directors of the subcommittee. Okay, I just want to inform that.
I need clarification to that.
Please. Please. Yes, Sabasanjal.
I need clarification. Is it the bylaw that will constitute the quorum itself? Because it is not addressed the composition of the quorum, of the membership of a committee. How many members shall constitute a particular committee?
The quorum here, we are talking about 4. So under all these subcommittees is 4 form the quorums.
Lawful order.
Thank you. What I want to say is sometimes we will vote already, the ayes will have it and you want to return us. You know, when the ayes have it, we should move on. No, then before we vote, we should wait before we vote.
Olindum, please, is addressing the chair. That clause have not been voted yet. Clause 61. Clause 61, vacancies in committees. It is proposed that clause 61, vacancies in committees, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 62, composition.
Clause 62, composition. Willis.
Where they have the bylaw, just the bylaws. Be conform.
Bylaws. That is, a bylaws establishing a committee shall provide for the committee's composition. That's 62. Huh? Now, 62, a bylaw establishing a committee or the board establishing a committee, as in 60. Chair, you know, in 60,
yeah, that's correct.
the board establishes committees.
That one is...
Sorry. But in 62, a bylaw establishing a committee. Member for Kantora and the majority leader. Can you explain that?
You want to ask about the bylaw or a bylaw?
Huh?
Bylaw or a bylaw?
No.
What are you saying?
Under 60, the board established.
You know, majority leader, under 60.
62 say a bylaw.
No,
establishing a committee.
Yes, and
yes.
On 60 yes. Is the board that establishes a committee.
So is it the board or the bylaw?
This one we're talking about, this one under 62, we're talking about a bylaw to establish a committee. Under 62, instead of a bylaw committee, it's changed to governance committee.
Can I comment?
No, you know, when you look 60 committees, 1, the board shall establish and appoint the following committees. You have the bylaw committees, which now is the governance committee. And in 62, the composition, you said a bylaw establishing a committee.
So who is establishing?
So we want you to explain the Yes, Kantora.
Here, the bylaw is the governing body. That will now constitute. So automatically, if we are not in agreement with the bylaw to change the governance committee, obviously we must replicate it here also. That governance committee establishing a committee that provide this thing, because we've made the changes in the first place.
No. Then it should read bylaws committee.
No, governance committee. Yes. Chair.
Well, the vice chair and the chair are opposing each other on these things.
It's not bad.
Chairman, if you look at 60, it's very clear. We're talking about the subcommittees. The subcommittee, a bylaw committee, this is what we are changing to a governance committee. As a subcommittee, it's very clear. But this one, we're talking about a bylaw that is also establishing a committee here.
Let me help, please.
Chair.
This first 60.
Opasalo.
The board established.
No, hear from them first, then the two of you respond. Opasalo.
Yes. You know, Chair.
Sorry, Deputy Majority Leader, please. Maybe the Kantora, you are the vice chair and the chair. You will have to listen to some of these things so that you can.
Okay.
Yes, Opasalo.
On clause 60. On clause 60 is defining the committees that are to be created. On clause 60, and the first we are saying the governance committee to replace bylaw committee, which is fine. So the first clause 60 only indicates the committees. Then if you go to 62, the governance committee is going to determine the configuration of those committees. The governance committee that's created in 60 is responsible to define the configuration, the TORs and everything about. That's what he's saying. Yeah. So the.
Chair, I'm not in line.
You see,
I don't agree.
The governance committee that's created in 60 is the same governance committee in 62 that would define the configurations, terms of reference, everything. That's what it is.
Chair.
No.
Chair. Member for Sabasanya.
Yes. You see, this is very simple, Chair. If you look at it, clause 57 has stated what it means by this, because it says the board may make bylaws and resolutions governing its proceedings and generally for the conduct and management of the business and affairs of the state-owned enterprise.
Chair.
So it actually what the board is doing is to make bylaws that would be the governing body of the state-owned enterprises. That's basically what it is telling you.
Chair.
Minister.
Thank you. Yes, I think one clarification we need to make. These subcommittees are subcommittees of the board. And a committee will be the subcommittee, the governance committee will issue a bylaw to create a subcommittee. But once that subcommittee creates a bylaw, the whole board needs to vote on it. That is what is meant by the board to approve.
Exactly.
Because if you are a subcommittee of the board, you are only an advisory role.
Exactly.
You cannot make a decision from a subcommittee and it become binding.
Exactly.
Yes, thank you.
So the governance committee will...
Bylaw will be voted by the whole board, and then it comes into force.
Exactly.
Yes, that's how it's working.
Now, the ministers, I think the minister's explanation seems to be the board, when they establish a bylaw committee.
Governance.
Okay, the governance committee. Now that governance committee will make bylaws. Will make bylaws. And those bylaws will create the advisory committee. So, Is that what Minister is explaining?
Let him say it.
Minister?
Yes, let me rephrase it. This subcommittee, like the bylaw or governance committee, is a subcommittee of the board.
Yes. Yeah.
When they are creating a committee, they will create it through issuance of a bylaw. Because you have to issue a bylaw to say this is created. That's the instrument.
Yeah.
Once that instrument is formulated, then the whole board will now formally adopt the recommendation. Like the audit committee, whatever the audit committee does, it is now tabled before the full board for adoption. That's my explanation. Thank you.
I think the chair, yes, it's very clear now. Yes, Willis, now you should write it. Let them write it. Minister, you can write it and pass it to table office. Write it down. You are maintaining it.
It is as good as it is.
Composition, clause 62. It is proposed that clause 62 stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 63, functions, etc.
Clause 63, functions, etc. It is proposed that clause 63. Central Badibu?
Yes. Yeah, I just come now. I've never seen such a bill be written like this. Functions, etc. No. Yeah. Huh?
Yes. Right. Extra, maybe from here to...
No. Let's expunge that one. Yes. Let's put functions. Yes.
No. It says functions. A bylaw established an advisory committee. I'm not sure why the etc. there. Chair, you want to explain? You want to respond to the member for Central Badibu? So,
I just want to read. Unless and until we have something that is different from functions. Yeah. The president shall, after consultation with the board of directors or other governing body of the state enterprise, the Public Service Commission and state-owned commission.
There. We are not yet there.
You are not? Okay, I reduce my
member for
speech.
Central Badibu. Member for Central Badibu, he's not the chair.
Okay, let me add.
Chair?
No, wait.
Chair? Can I explain?
No, Central Badibu.
Yes, what I mean, bylaws establishing an advisory committee shall provide for the committee's function and for the committee members' terms of appointment, remuneration, and payment of expenses.
That's the etc.
That's the etc. No, the etc. doesn't have end.
No, I mean maybe that's their own etc. Maybe it can. It is proposed that clause 63.
Sorry, let's expunge that etc. please.
Yes. It is proposed that clause 63 functions.
We add something there and ancillary matters.
Opposalo.
I'm going to say is, because I've seen the same etc. on another bill. Let's find out if from our support staff whether if it is okay for us to leave it there, because sometimes these are drafting styles that they actually adopt and it's acceptable to them. Let's confirm if it is okay the way it is, fine, but let's not remove something that would also cause some kind of
it is proposal that his suggestion that we leave it there because not only functions, there are some other issues
And ancillary matters.
And there are some other ancillary matters as well.
Functions and ancillary matters.
Or we can say function and other ancillary matters. depending
and ancillary matters.
function and ancillary.
That is related.
It is proposed that clause 63 functions, etc. stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 64, Chief Executive Officer.
Clause 64, Chief Executive Officer. It is proposed that clause only is.
Yes, Chair, we should. You see what they have here. I know the other ones that we have ratified. We put 3 years and then eligible for another term. But here, these people give 5 years. So that appears to be. There is no consistency in which the terms of that we've given. Why don't we?
I want to clarify that point.
Why are we giving them 5 years and giving others 3 years?
Let me give you an issue. These are different people. The commission members will say 3 years and 1 renewable. Those are for commission members. But these are for the CEOs. It's quite different. So they cannot have tally like the way you want it. But other members of the commission, of course. But this one is, we're talking about CEO. Thank you.
Chair.
Yes, I think, like the Vice Chairman alluded to, the issue, these are the CEOs or the MDs of the PEs. These are the people. Some of them already appointed until retirement. So if this is coming into play, so giving them 5 years that is subjected to another term, I think we intensively debate on this and is in line. Pardon? No, the issue here is these are the CEOs that are already there. They already have an acquired right. So now, coming into the force of this particular bill, they are now going on contract. So that is why it's extended to 5 years, renewable.
Now, Central Baribu.
Thank you. Chair, I want the chairperson of the committee to help us here. The president shall, after consultation with the board of directors or the governing body of the state owned enterprise, the Public Service Commission, and the State Enterprise Commission again. Yes. So I think he need to tell us whether the board of directors are different from this governing body of the state-owned enterprise. I'm seeing tautology or repetition. Or these 3 bodies are all different? Yeah, can you explain?
Chair?
Yes, I think this is very simple. We are talking about the MD here or the Chief Executive Officer of a PE, where we have board of directors that need to be consulted, and we also talking about the Public Service Commission and that of the State-Owned Enterprise Commission. Pardon? No, I read it. I understand. No, the president shall, after consultation with board of directors or other governing body of the state-owned enterprises, the Public Service Commission, the State-Owned Enterprise Commission, and in accordance with Section 36 and 37, appoint a person to be a Chief Executive Officer of the State-Owned Enterprise for a period of 5 years. I think it's very clear.
Can I comment, please?
Member for Kantora.
You see, thank you very much, Honorables, for Badibu. We are talking about a rigor consultation by the president to appoint a chief executive officer. 1, the board of directors or the governing body of state enterprise, that's one entity on its own. Two, the Public Service Commission is another entity of its own. And the State of Enterprise Commissioners themselves is the third entity. So now, these are different things. So this consultation is in threefold. So for him to appoint this thing, I think the issue of proper consultation has been done. And of course, with this thing, we could arrive to a very good CEO for the enterprise.
Chairman, you know, you also you went further to say, and in accordance with Section 36 and Section 37, appoint a person to be the Chief Executive Officer for the state-owned enterprise for a period of 5 years, and eligible for reappointment for a further term. 36. So therefore, there will be the same qualification with the board of. Okay. Yes, Willis.
No, let me help you.
Willis, please use your mic.
Line 4, where you have the and after the comma, we should remove that. And it will just flow in accordance with sections that, and then it continues. There is no need to put an and there.
Okay.
Ask the legal people. It's not supposed to.
Member for Kiang West.
The issue that Honorable Member for Badibu Central is trying to highlight, when it reads, the President shall, after consultation with the Board of Directors or other governing bodies. If it is called Board of Directors or other governing bodies, you may call it. So the commission here is talking about the commission that this bill is establishing. The State-owned Enterprise Commission, the bill is establishing. So the Board of Directors is talking about, it's either a Board of Directors or you may call it any other governing body that you may give a name to. So this is what it is trying to say here. Badibu Central, that's what it is trying to say. You may call it a Board of Directors or another governing body. So that's what it is trying to tell you here. That is different from the commission that it is. The commission is the commission, the State-owned Enterprise Commission that this bill is establishing. That's what it is talking about in the end. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Chair. I think in order to save time and then maybe avoid the ambiguity here and there, I think it's better you just go with the constitutional provision that is provided for. If you look at Section 175, subsection 3, it's already there. Appointment of chief executive officers and so on. We just lift it direct from there, then we move on. Before saying commission here, there, we move on. If you allow me, may I read? Okay. Section 175, subsection 3. The chief executive officer of a public enterprise shall be appointed by the president after consultation with the board of directors or other governing body of the public enterprise and the Public Service Commission. Full stop.
Chairman?
Yes. Chair, that's the
constitutional provision.
Yes, Chairman. I think we have to look at this provision carefully, because what is important, that is adequately captured, but in further to consult the governing body, that is the commission that is going to be established. So, and the particular PE, their board of directors also need to be consulted. The type of recruitment that the president will do. So we are still expanding it to allow all those oversight institutions to take part in the recruitment process.
Chair, can I come in, please? Let me just help my chairman. Let me just help the chairman.
Yes.
Quickly, please.
Manager want to hear
No, I just want to clarify on the same issue.
Sorry, Honorable Major. Honorable Chair, with your permission, please. And then with the Honorable Chair for 𝒃𝒃. This is already a constitutional provision. And then already it said an order governing bodies of the public enterprise. So that captures all that you wanted to consult.
It says O. It doesn't say and. Read it properly. It says
go back to your seat, please.
It says O. Read it properly.
Please, young West.
Thank you very much. Member for Nyanija, please. Member for Nyanija.
Point of order.
Nyanija, thank you very much.
Chair.
Chair, I want the member to understand.
Point of order.
Which kind of point of order?
Shut up. Point of order.
Kantora, that's good. Kantora, he's not observing. He said point of order.
Which order?
Honorable Chair, the member of that committee is roaming around the assembly.
Please,
let him go back to his seat.
The order.
Yes, Chair. Let him call the relevant standing order.
Please, order, Chair. Please, order. Please. No, please. The member for Basse, please. Order. There is point of order by the member for Woolies. Can you tell us your point of order and which?
No, my point of order.
Please. Senator Badibu, please put off your mic and put down your tag.
It's an established. It's an established rule that everybody should go back to your seat.
Willie. Chair, you can come and sit here.
No, it's not a problem.
No, there is point of order. Please, let's allow him to. Member for Willis.
Chair, my point of order is rule 17B. No member shall cross the floor of the chamber unnecessarily. This man is going everywhere.
Order. Please. Order.
He's there. Until 59 passed me, I could not.
Member for Woolies. Please, Member for Woolies, yourself, because you are disrupting this session, you are out of order. Let me rule on 17B. The member for Kiang West is not crossing on the floor. Please. No, you are out of order. Kantora.
Please, can we have decorum, please? Chair, as a matter of fact, I appreciate the member for Nyanija what is raising, that the constitutional provision does provide for the recruitment process of CEO. But I want him to read further that this is not just an ordinary CEO. This is this is a CEO that's been given only 5 years period to be their appointment. It says, appointment a person to be a chief executive officer of the state of enterprises for a period of 5 years eligible to reappointment. These other categories are saying these are open-ended. But we want to, please, we really want to make sure we put appropriate and a very solid structure in these SOEs that are creating. This parliament is about to make a history.
Member for Kantora.
Yes.
He's the chief executive officer, and the constitutional provision is chief executive officer.
No, I understand.
There are no difference between an ordinary chief.
No, I want you to understand.
Or extraordinary.
From
now that
we borrow, we borrow some element from the Constitution. That is in Constitutional Public Service Commission. These are constitutional language. We understand that, but we want to make sure that we go further to consult other governing council to make sure we get the appropriate person.
Thank you.
It's progressive thinking here.
Thank you. Now the last, before coming up with the proposal from the member for Nyanija is Central Badibu.
Honorable Chair, if you have a shortcut, why are you wasting your time on the, on the long one? What we are saying, we don't dispute. We are not taking the essence out of it. But if you read your proposal here on this bill, there is tautology somewhere. No, what he says, encompasses of everything. He's not leaving Public Service Commission behind. It's not leaving the governing council behind. Do you know that? That's the board of the directors. So what are you talking about? You made mention of State-Owned Enterprises Commission. You made there is tautology. No.
Okay. That's all. That does it. Because I was kind of probably asking if there is conflict between this provision and that of the Constitution. Please. I think reading this clause and that of the constitutional provision, they are not in conflict. Now that the member for Nyanija's proposal is to lift that, and then others are saying no, we extend it. If you don't agree, I put it to vote. Now, there are two proposals. One, to stick to the constitutional provision, and the other one to maintain or to retain this proposal.
No. Honorable Speaker, I have an observation. Not before we vote. You cannot say that one is to stick to the constitutional provision and the other one. Hence, the constitutional provision is there. It stands, Honorable Speaker. It has to stand, Chair. Wherever the constitution and any other law conflict, it is the constitution that...
I did not recognize you. Now we are going to vote. All those who believe or who support...
Chair, the minister wants to make clarification before you vote.
No, we are voting, huh?
He wants to make clarification before you vote.
The minister?
Yes.
My clarification is the text as in this draft is consistent with the Constitution, but it has gone further to identify the selection process, particularly the qualification of appointment. That is paragraph 36.
Yeah, Minister.
No,
yes.
The point is the constitutional...
No, I'm just supporting your... Yeah. I said it before. Maybe
yes.
Maybe they are distracting.
No, I was listening.
The President was distracting you. I said there is no conflict. This one is just extended. It's an extended, more progressive.
And that's the whole thrust of the reform.
Majority leader is conversing.
Yes.
Now we are going to vote. Those who support the maintenance of the provision, of the constitutional provision, please raise your hand. Majority leader, please, we are voting.
What they are dictating now?
Please, order. Member for Lower Fuladu.
Chair, observation. Chair.
Order.
Chair, observation.
Count.
Observation. Chair, observation.
All those who
Chair, observation. Chair, observation. Please. Your question is not correct.
I will repeat it. Majority leader. Order. Please don't force people. Kantora, Lower Fuladu, Nyamina West. Please, you cannot force people to vote your choice. Leave them to vote, please. All those who support, all those who Opasalum, Nyamina Dankunku, Willie is, please order. All those who support the member for Nyanija's proposal to maintain the constitutional provision in this instant, raise your hand. 10, not 9, 10. 10. Look at it. 10, right, 10. Right, 10. Thank you. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair.
Order.
Just a minute.
Order. The majority leader is rigging the election. Order. Now, all those who are in for the retention of the provision as it is in the bill, raise your hand. Raise your tag. 14. The results. Those who supported the retention of the constitutional provision, 10 votes. And those who support the retention of the proposed in the bill, 15 votes. Now, you know, now, Chair, you look at, there is this proposal to separate the appointment of the term and conditions. Can you separate? Appointment of the persons from the term and the conditions. Can you separate it?
Sub 1.
Sub 1, that's sub 1. 64 sub 1. Yes. No. To separate them. He's coming to you. Okay, the chair accepted the proposal to break it down. It is proposed that clause 64, Chief Executive Officer as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no.
No.
The ayes have it. The amendment is only to separate the yes. Clerk?
Clause 65, duties.
Clause 65, duties. It is proposed that clause 65, duties, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 66, attendance at board meetings.
Yes, Chair.
Clause 66, yes, Chair.
66, the committee and the team agreed to expunge this particular clause. This is due to the fact that the CEO is part of the commission, the composition of the board.
The proposal is that clause 66 be expunged from the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Clause 66 expunged from the bill.
Clause, okay, now then, clause 67, advisor to board.
Clause 67, advisor to board. It is proposed that clause 67, advisor to board, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 68, absence of chief executive officer from meetings.
Clause 68, absence of chief executive officer from meetings. It is proposed that clause 68.
Observation.
Central Badibu.
Yes, thank you very much. Honorable Chair, I want the chair of the committee to elaborate on this section. Because he said if the office of the chief executive officer is vacant, or he or she is unable to attend a meeting of the board, the person for the time being carrying out their duties, their or his or her duties or their duties. Huh? No, you cannot say there.
It's almost 6:30. We need to suspend
and resume the parliament. Yeah, so that we can move the motion.
Time is not wrong.
Yeah, it's already 5:30.
Yes, we have to. No, so that we let the suspend and then we resume. So yes. Where is this thing? The House resumes. Can anyone move that we sit beyond 6 o'clock to finish business on the order paper today? The member for Kantora.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I hereby move that the House sit beyond 6 o'clock to finish business.
Any seconder? Nyamina West.
Thank you, Speaker. Seconded.
It has been moved and seconded that this assembly sit beyond 6 o'clock to finish business of the day today. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Now the House will resolve to Committee of the whole House to continue the consideration stage of the State-owned enterprise bill. The House is...
Chair.
Yeah, Kantora.
Yes. We want to elaborate on what the member asks, that carrying out their duties shall attend the meeting and participate in its deliberations, but shall not vote. Of course, it's not wrong. There is not only one duty that the person is entrusted. He's coming in to deputize or to step in the role of the CEO in case of absence. So basically, I think it's in line with the text.
Central Badibu.
Chair, this heading speaks for itself. We are talking of an individual office. You know, we are talking about absence of chief executive officer from the meetings. So it means, do you understand? So what you have used there, it doesn't make sense here. Read the sentence properly. If the office of the chief executive officer is vacant, the office of the chief executive officer, we are not talking of offices, or he or she is unable to attend a meeting of the board, the person for the time being mean acting, carrying out their duties. No.
It's clarification from the committee.
I think here,
clarification.
Here, what should be the person carrying out his or her duties shall attend the meeting and participate in its deliberations, but shall not vote. The member for Upper Salum?
Yes, I think what we have in the bill is correct. You see, the person for the time being carrying out their duties, because they have more than one duty. If you look at the functions of the chief executive, it's more than one. So it's their duties is actually correct. What we have here is correct.
And let me come in here as a committee member.
No, the member for Upper Salum? No, I don't think that is.
You don't agree with me?
Can I come in?
You don't agree with me?
No,
okay, let me come again. Let me come again.
No, the member for Upper Salum, the duties or duty of the office of the chief executive officer, but carrying out theirs. That means there is more than one chief executive officer. That's what they are giving.
Yes, because you are not dealing with only one. This is meant for the SOEs, all the SOEs.
No, that is why, because of this officer of a particular SOE, it should be carrying out his or her duties.
Yes, accepted.
Yes, purpose of continuity, we will compromise as committee to accept that version. Thank you.
It is proposed that clause 68, absence of chief executive officer from meetings as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 69, employees.
Clause 69, employees. It is proposed that clause 69, employees, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 70, officers.
Clause 70, officers. And the chair is not here.
The vice chair.
All right. You have no. Clause 70. It is proposed that clause 70, officers, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 71, other persons.
Clause 71, other persons. It is proposed that clause 71, other persons, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 72, funds of the commission.
Clause 72, part 6. Clause 72, funds of the commission. Member for Uli East.
Thank you very much, Chair. If you look at 72(1)(b), that requires an explanation. Such contributions from each state-owned enterprise, as may be prescribed. 72(1)(b). What do they actually mean about that? Because
Chair, who is the acting chair?
Yes, we asked him to read from one, and he comes down so that we know what he really meant.
Please, the member for Kantora, can you respond to the member for East?
There is a circumstance that we foresee that these state-owned enterprises also do some contribution. You understand? So it depends on the number or the amount of percentage, 1% or 2% here and there. So this thing comes to address that. Such contribution from each state enterprise as may prescribe. That is, each contribution as may be agreed by them, that each state-owned enterprise can contribute to a particular fund, either 2% of their generated revenue or 1%, whatever agreed. So this thing is very relevant to have it there.
No, please. Yes.
Yes, I think this should be okay, because we have almost the same thing with the GPPA. I'm aware when you prepare your procurement plan for the year, there's a percentage that you pay for the cessation of the institute. Exactly, yeah. So I think this should be okay.
Central Badibu.
Yes. If the state owns make this contribution as prescribed here or alluded by the vice chair, who are going to be the custodian of the fund?
This is an arrangement.
Honourable Minister,
this is of course.
This is an institution having its own structure, finance director, just like any other, and they will manage their own funds.
It is proposed that clause 72, funds of the commission, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 72, annual estimates.
73.
Sorry, clause 73, annual estimates, account and audit, move to the financial provision.
Yes, we have.
Clause 73.
Yes, Chair.
Annual estimates, account and audit, in bracket move to the financial provision. Chair?
Yes, we agree that both the committee and the ministry agreed to delete the word commission and replace it with Auditor General. This is in line with 997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia.
The proposal,
yes, and put Auditor General as constitutional provision that is in line with it.
No, please. The proposal from the committee or proposals are that where you have the commission should be replaced with the Auditor General.
No.
Let me come. Chair.
Please don't use your mic. Just raise your hand.
Yes, I'm ready.
Please, just raise your hand. I am reading what I am informing you, the proposal from him. So if you don't agree, raise your hand. I will call your name. Opasalum.
Yes, the Auditor General will not prepare any budget. Will not prepare any budget for any institution. They prepare that on their own. This must be prepared by the institution themselves. That is the budget. They prepare their own budget, not the Auditor General.
All right. Central Badibu. Same.
Let me help them. Let me help. This amendment is not affecting the first or the second. But if you turn over again, an appointment by the Commission in accordance with the guidelines supplied by the Auditor General. Yes. Come in. 73, no, 74, 73 /2, yeah. 732, read that. Yes. That the Commission shall cause to keep proper accounts of Commission and proper records in relation to thereto, and when certified by the Commission, the accounts shall be audited and by the Auditor appointed by the Commission. So we are saying that Auditor General.
Majority Leader. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, the member for 𝒂𝒄𝒏.
Yes, thank you so much, Chair. I think in this particular section we have We have the changes is 73 sub 2. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper account of the Commission and proper record in relation to thereto and when certified by the Auditor General. And if you turn back again, appointed by the Commission or Auditor General in accordance with the guidelines supplied by the Commission by the Auditor General.
The proposal for amendment is clause 73 sub 2, and they want it to read thus. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of Commission and proper records in relation to thereto, and when certified by the Commission, if for them, then the accounts shall be audited by the Auditor General.
Exactly.
That's what they are saying. Instead of by auditors, by Auditor General, appointed by the... No, they said... No.
Exactly. Chair.
No, he said the accounts shall be audited by the auditors.
No. Chair,
appointed, wait. That's what the chair said. Appointed by the Auditor General.
No.
That's what he said.
Let me help you, please.
No.
Chair.
No.
Please, let me help you.
No. Become a south.
No, I'm helping you at the same job. I'm helping him.
To understand. Let me start 2. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of the Commission and proper records in relation thereto, and when certified by the Commission, the accounts shall be audited by the Auditor General, appointed by the Auditor General in accordance with the guidelines supplied by the Auditor General. Look at this.
Now the chair is lost. We can revert to the vice chair.
No, what I'm telling you, okay, I'm coming now. What I'm saying, the first subclause 2, when certified by the Commission, that is okay. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of the Commission and proper records in relation thereto, when certified by the Commission. The accounts shall be audited by auditors appointed by the Auditor General. Full stop there. Appointed by the Auditor General, comma, in accordance with the supply. No, that's what it's not relevant.
No.
Stop there.
Now, yeah. Yes. Central body.
It means we having a new proposal coming. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of the Commission and proper records in relation thereto, and when certified by the auditor. How can
Commission? This is internal now.
This is internal.
Internal, yes.
Okay. By the Commission.
Yes.
The accounts shall be audited by
auditors appointed by the AG.
No, when you say auditors, it's fine. Stop.
No.
Or by
they appoint them. They are appointed.
Okay.
Please, member for Kantora, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So audited by auditors appointed by Auditor General. Then we full stop.
You are in line with him. Yeah. So let's answer all this.
Yes. You know, the Auditor General doesn't always appoint. Sometimes they audit on their own. Yeah. The Auditor General sometimes make the audit on their own. They do not appoint somebody else. They do it on their own. So why not we just say in the other provision here, the audited accounts of the Commission and the Auditor General's report on those accounts shall form part of the Auditor General's overall annual report to the National Assembly.
The first proposal was good.
Chair? Yes, I think when you come to the PEs here, normally the Auditor General outsources it to independent audit firms because of there is human resource capacity gap with the Auditor General. So in most cases, they are done outside.
Now,
yes,
you said some of the provisions that you put in this bill they are progressive and forward-looking. Now, in 2 years or 3 years' time, or maybe in, let's say, 2 years' time, when they also, the Auditor General's Office, Minister, are you listening? When they are also progressive and forward-looking and they have enough human resource capacity. But this provision is saying he should appoint. So now, then
excuse me.
Chair.
Can I come?
So yeah, let me finish. Then the honourable is proposing will take care of the current situation or predicament. In the absence of enough human resource or capacity, they will appoint auditors, and whereas also they have enough, they will still continue to audit. Prime Minister, it makes more sense.
Okay, I'm reading from the National Human Rights Commission what we agreed with. That's exactly what I'm reading from. You don't tell me where to read.
Honorable member for Upper Salem, please ignore them, please.
No, this guy here.
Please ignore him.
Okay. Okay, let me read from the start. The Commission shall prepare, in respect of each financial year, a statement of accounts. The Commission shall, within 3 months after the end of each financial year, submit the statement of accounts to the Auditor General for audit. The audited accounts of the Commission and the Auditor General's report on those accounts shall form part of the Auditor General's overall annual report to the National Assembly.
Clause 73, annual estimates, account and audit move to the financial provisions as amended and proposed by the member for Upper Salem stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes are. Report division. Are you reporting division?
Please, Honorable Chair, just small observation. You know, what he read to us initially, that was very simple and straightforward. But now it seems he is lifting everything from the national human right. So that was not the original text. So if he is putting to us that we lift it as stated in the national human right, we can agree. But Alaji's first, contribution was very simple. He just addressed this issue of, widening up to allow others, to be participated in the auditory. But now he's trying to, anyway, it's left to you guys to say.
Honorable Chair.
Honorable Minister.
I think, yes, just to accommodate present and future, suppose the Auditor General have the capacity to do the audit themselves, we can reward it to read as follows. The Commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of the Commission and proper records in relation thereto, and when certified by the Commission, the accounts shall be audited by the Auditor General or auditors appointed by the Auditor General, such that either today or tomorrow, when the Auditor General have the capacity, them appointing, there is no issue. Yes.
Lower Salum.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I am a bit confused. Honorable Chair, these are laws that we are building out for tomorrow. We need to get a legal person. Things like this pull and push, they can only read and understand, but by law they don't know. Let's get a legal person who will help us on this issue. Please.
Sorry, the minister made something very...
Yes. No, what I'm saying is the Auditor General already has the powers to appoint somebody else to audit. So you don't need to actually indicate it. You can just say the Auditor General, because he already has the powers to appoint somebody else to audit.
Now, honorable members, Lower Salem, are you done?
Yes, no, I'm not done. I'm not done yet.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Honorable Chair, I am proposing that we get our legal team here, or let the ministry get their legal team to help us. These are laws, Honorable Chair.
Okay, now, the proposal is the commission shall cause to be kept proper accounts of the commission and proper records in relation thereto, and when certified by the commission, the accounts shall be audited by the Auditor General. It is proposed that clause 73, annual estimates, accounts, and audit move to the financial provision as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 74, quarterly report.
Clause 74, quarterly report.
Yes. Chair? Yes,
please go ahead.
We have some amendment. We are deleting the National Assembly. In addition to the estimate required under Section 73, the Commission shall submit a report on the activities and administration of the Commission at the end of every 3 months to the National Assembly. So this is not applicable. We're removing National Assembly. And then you have Cabinet through the ministry responsible for finance. So,
yes, Chair, observation. Central Baribo.
Chair, my problem is whether this quarterly report will be a possibility. I hope it will not be a challenge. So why not we look at it, we make it at least annually, or quarterly. We hope it is not going to be a challenge, because we cannot make it quarterly. At the end of the day, we have a problem in fulfilling.
Now, the committee's proposal is to expunge the National Assembly from it, and also Cabinet through the minister responsible for the enterprise, and then to report quarterly. But there is another proposal to say quarterly is too short, it may not be feasible.
No, the issue here is already we have a statutory reporting to the National Assembly annually. But for the Cabinet to be on track, they need a quarterly report. I think they also sign in the performance contract too.
Thank you. Kiang West?
Well explained it.
Huh?
He has well explained it. For National Assembly, that is annual.
You corroborated his submission.
Yes, I think it's okay for the Commission to provide quarterly reports, because there is some sort of appraisal where they keep checking what they're trying to do.
Thank you.
With the issue of the National Assembly, we can get a report anytime we want.
Thank you.
Even though it's not yearly.
Thank you. Willie is.
Yes, well, my question is, because they have done this with the ministry, what is the opinion of the ministry in terms of these 3 months?
Honourable Minister.
Here, I think we concur that the quarterly report to Parliament in National Assembly will be too burdensome. But I think even...
You are supporting Cabinet quarterly?
Yes. What we are saying, because it's going to be activity, you may not need to go to that detail, but at the face, the quarterly should suffice.
For Cabinet?
Yes.
All right. I think the consensus is to leave it as proposed by the chair. That is quarterly and expunge National Assembly and annually. 74 quarterly. 74. It is proposed that clause 74 quarterly report as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 75, annual report.
Clause 75, annual report.
Yes.
Chair.
We also have some minor changes, which we'll read. In line with the Section 175 of the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, the committee recommends for the replacement of before with after. Then and which through in this clause?
Their proposal is to replace before with after and then the word and with through. Can you read it now?
Yes. The Commission shall not later than 3 months. 3 months after the end of the year submit to the National Assembly. The cabinet through the ministry responsible for finance, a report on the activities and the administration of the Commission during the immediately preceding year and shall include such report audited account of the Commission and the Auditor Generals thereon. Are you following?
It is proposed that clause 75, annual report, central body.
Chair, the language here in this annual report, is not understandable by me. And I believe what the chair is trying to do, still there are more gaps to be really looked at. The Commission shall not later than 3 months, not later than 3 months, before the end of each year.
Before it's changed to after. Before it's changed after. Are you reading the guideline?
No, I'm reading what is here. I don't mean your amendment. I'm not reading your amendment.
Honorable members.
Did you share your amendment with
Honorable
me?
Honorable members, please allow him to
let me make my observation,
make
please.
his opinion, and if you have any view,
if you think that I've wasted your time,
you can raise your task.
This time doesn't belong to you, it belongs to all of us.
Please, honorable member, ignore them.
No, I'm ignoring him. He said his time. I said this time belongs to all of us. It's not a personal time. So, responsible for finance, a report on the activities and the administration of the Commission. I thought there should be a full stop to make sense. Then, the report, the audited reports of accounts of the Commission and auditor's report shall be also submitted. But if you, from here to that end, no full stop. So you cannot understand the connection. No. Even
now,
the guys.
I am putting it to vote. No.
We are discussing.
Go ahead.
Chair, my question is to the chairperson. Why do you want to change before to after? Because if we know all these details before the budgeting time, then we'll know how to deal with that SOE. But if you do it after the budget, I don't understand.
Chair, can I help you? Chair, can I help you? Yes, I think it's after is correct. Because it's saying when the year ends, the next year that is coming, because you are going to present a report on the activities of the year immediately preceding. So it should be January, between January, February, and March. You should present your report concerning the year that has just ended. So it should be after. Otherwise, it will be, if it is before, it is useless.
Because Member for Woolley it can't be before the end of the year.
He's lost somewhere.
Please, don't use your mic. Now, the concern raised by the member for Central Badibu, it has more of with the language. Language structuring, semantics, we need editors to edit it.
Yes, Chair.
Who is?
Chair.
Yes. Kiang
Yes.
Go ahead. Then Lower Salon.
Preceding may be
member
correctly
for
spelled.
Woolley is open a floodgate, so you see I have to allow this.
No, but this one is a valid observation.
Go ahead, sir.
Preceding may be spelled correctly spelled here.
E is missing.
Huh? Which line? You see, member for Kiang West, I gave you the floor and you are chatting with the member for Wool East. No, you didn't make a submission. So you said, can we hear you again, please? Huh?
I was looking at preceding. I was thinking it's supposed to be CEE, and he said it should be a single E. That's what he is correct.
Proceed. Proceed is spelled CE. If it's proceed, that is CEE. This is proceed.
Member for Lower Salon.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Chair. I cannot concur more with Senator Badibo, with you, because with you, Honorable Chair. Yes, you said the language that is inserted in these provisions later to be amended to find editors. This is why I said it's good we get a legal passing. Because if we pass it now, who is going to edit it now? My question comes to you, Honorable Chair.
Yes, I think he's saying we need an editor to edit it. You asked me a question.
Yes, you said the member for Badibu, he said he's not fine with the language there. Now you said means the editors should do their work. This is why I'm asking now. This is why we need a legal passing. Because if we pass it like this, who is going to edit it now?
No, I didn't say the editors should do their work. I said it has to do with language structure and semantics, and also it needs editing. But I didn't say the editors should do their homework. No. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. The Commission shall not later than 3 months submit of each year to the National Assembly, Cabinet, the ministry responsible for finance, activities.
Hold it there. Shall not less than 3 months of each year, less than 3 months of each year, before the end of the year, or after the end of the year, or the middle of the year.
Let me just be ready.
You are wrong. Phrase it, come back again.
Okay. What I am saying, the Commission shall not later than 3 months of each year. We all know that these things are done at the end of the year.
You said later than 3 months of each year.
Each year. Yes. No.
Later than 3 months of each year.
Yes. It means yes. So to National Assembly, to Cabinet, to the Ministry of Finance, of reports on the activities and the administration of the Commission. Then it takes care of everything. But if you want to leave it as it is, during the immediately, which English is that?
No, Suleiman.
During the immediately.
Yeah. Senator, something is missing.
Yeah. Something is missing.
Yeah. On your this current statement.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the previous year. You could have for the previous year.
Yeah.
Minister, please, Minister.
Yes.
Chair.
Yes.
Chair, but the language is.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I think. Okay. Yes. The audit is normally conducted after the year end. So the before should just be converted into after. As simple as that. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, Sarakunda.
I think there is, the Chair, I think there's an agreement. All what we need now is to pass it with amendments, just to correct the language. That's all. We have agreed the essence. We've all agreed on that. People are just arguing on the language. So let's pass it with amendment.
With the proposal from the Public Enterprise Committee, I think that is correct. So we will vote on that. It is proposed that clause 75, annual report, as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. If you want to pass any clause, you have to say aye, and if you don't, you supporting, you are arguing, and you did not vote. That is not.
Clause 76, financial year.
Go ahead.
Clause 76, financial year.
Clause 76, financial year. Clause 76, financial year. It is proposed that Clause 76, financial year, stands part of the bill. Yes, Sabah Sanjal. Please use your mic, sir.
I just wanted to say that, it's very important that we state that the financial year of the state-owned enterprise is January 1st. It's very important. January 1st to December 31st. It's not there.
Hey, Nyamina West, please, you are not the chair. Please. What I have on here is the financial year of the state-owned enterprise is January 1st to December 31st of each year. Oh, yes. All right. All right. It's from January 1 to December 31st. It's also correct. I have seen his point. Member for Woolies, you have a proposal?
Instead of saying it's January 1st, we say it's from January 1st to 31st January. Each year, yeah.
Member for Lower Salon?
No, I have seen it. Is the ST is missing? Yes. Yes. It's a typo error.
Yes. It is proposed that Clause 76, financial year as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 77, report to the National Assembly.
Report to. Clause 77, report to National Assembly.
Yes, we have an amendment there.
Yes, Chair, and member for Brikama South.
Yes, we want to include the procurement compliance report. It will read now, the state-owned enterprise shall, within 3 months of the end of its financial year, submit through the Commission an annual report, including a copy of its audited financial statement, procurement compliance report to the National Assembly on its business.
No, then, please.
An operation during assessment of the procurement compliance.
Chair, why not, after a copy of its audited financial statement and procurement report?
Yes, and exactly, it's okay.
Yes, member for Central Baribu. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, usually the auditor's reports, they entail the GPPA compliance. Almost all the reports, whether they are compliant, it's featured in. No, it's featured in. All the most of the reports.
Honorable.
Most of the auditors general.
Member for Central Baribu.
That's my contribution.
Correct.
I am with the fervent belief that the reports from the auditor general entails GPPA compliant.
Member for Upper Salum.
Thank you, Chair. The report for compliance by GPPA is reported by GPPA. The Auditor General or any auditor, they may audit a particular issue, and they may also call that it's not in compliance with the GPPA, but the entire compliance that is actually done by GPPA.
You have made your point while they were contributing, and you were interrupting and disrupting.
No, the member for Central Body was misleading the Parliament. That was what I wanted to say. What Mo said is the right thing. the GPPA will conduct their own compliance audit, different from the auditors, and their own report.
The proposal on 77 report to National Assembly reads, the state-owned enterprise shall, within 3 months of the end of its financial year, submit through the Commission an annual report, including a copy of its audited financial statement and the procurement compliance report to the National Assembly on its business and operations during the preceding year. It is proposed that Clause 77, reports to National Assembly, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Go ahead.
Clause 78, Asset Management Plan.
Clause 78, Asset Management Plan. Asset Management Plan. It is proposed that Clause 78, Asset Management Plan, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 79, Disposal of Major Assets.
Clause 79, Disposal of Major Assets.
Yes.
Chair.
We have changes on 79 sub 1. The state-owned enterprise shall not dispose of or lease or pledge its assets, the value of which exceeds such amount as may be prescribed by the Commission upon the consultation with the Minister responsible for finance. So we are removing without the prior approval.
As may be prescribed by the Commission.
Yeah, by the Commission upon consultation with the Minister responsible for finance. So we are removing without the prior.
Minister responsible for finance or the minister responsible for the SOE? Huh? So all the SOEs, even if they are not on the, yes, Opasalum?
No, I think what they're trying to suggest is okay, but the title, I think is very short. You say disposal of major assets. I would call it disposal, pledge, lease of major assets. No, yeah, you can pledge it if you want to get guarantees and stuff like that.
Yeah. Central Badibu? Yes, I think the Upper Salom's proposal makes sense. Central Badibu?
Yeah, my point is, why are they removing without the prior approval of the Commission? I think that makes sense.
Can I give the...
They are the one making it. Yes, go ahead.
The committee recommended for the replacement of the phrase without the prior approval of the Commission in the clause with phrase by the Commission. We are changing it by the Commission.
Okay, now what do you say to the suggestion advanced by Opasalo?
It says disposal, but the clause is doing more than just disposal.
Yes, he wanted to add something on the heading.
Disposal, pledge.
He said disposal, lease, or pledge.
Or pledge of major assets.
Or pledge of Minister? What do you have to say?
I think if I understand the proposal, you are replacing without the prior approval by. But when you retain the original text, that's a restriction. And that's more emphatic. So we would rather keep it that way. Yes. Because if you keep it as is, if they do it, then they are breaking something. They are not adhering to the procedure. And I think on the submission of the member for Opasalo, it should be disposal / lease or pledge, because that's what it is. The title is not only about, the text is not only about disposal, but it also covers lease and pledges. You know. Thank you.
Yes.
Chair, and the major assets also, I have an issue, because if you look at the previous clauses, we talk about assets.
Yeah, that's why I think
major should be also removed. to make it assets in general.
Whether major or minor?
Yes. Asset is an asset of an institution.
Yes, I am not so. The emphasis
I think
are the emphasis on major assets?
should be retained because otherwise
the emphasis
cannot even dispose.
The emphasis is on major assets.
Yeah, major assets is what should be covered. Yes.
Yes, I agree with the minister. Major is better. Yeah.
Nyamina West.
All you do.
I have
on the major assets. Normally, in their asset policy, they will determine a minimum amount, which will be major.
Major assets. Such
yes,
as
exactly.
What? Such as?
They'll put a threshold, the value.
Such as what?
No, they'll just say any asset above a certain amount. This is it in the asset policy.
Nyamina West.
Thank you. That was supposed to be my question. I think he has clarified.
Yes. The minister said something very interesting. And I think after the word prescribe, on the asset...
yes, that one you leave it there. You say?
I think this will cover all the SOEs.
No,
some SOEs are bigger, some are smaller. So what may be major for one might not be major for another.
Now, Minister,
so you allow them to do that.
Minister, who is prescribing this, the amount or the...
Internal policy of assets. When you have an asset policy, you will say any asset above certain value
are major.
Now,
now, Minister, how about in the event that state-owned enterprise don't have asset policy?
They must develop. It's part
let's
of
have it. Please allow Minister finish.
Asset policy. Otherwise, they'll have to define the depreciation for assets. So it's a key accounting policy.
So should we include it there?
No. It's as prescribed.
No, I mean the asset policy.
No. You don't need to. You keep it as.
All right.
Yes.
All you do. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was going to disagree. I was going to make sure that we include the asset policy after prescribed. Just to. Yeah. You know.
Okay, no, I understand.
No, it's okay.
Prescribe means prescribed by regulation by the minister.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. The minister is right. Yeah.
I just want to inquire from the minister. I think this particular issue was intensively debated with regards to the prescribed by the commission and without the prior approval. This particular issue, without the prior approval and prescribed by the commission. So these are two issues that we...
You know, when you go to the definition, check prescribe.
Page 5.
That is page 5. Page 6, yes. It says means prescribed by regulations made by the minister responsible for finance under this act.
Yes.
So it can be the commission.
No, the commission also in consultation, go further, by the commission upon consultation with the minister responsible. So which means the commission is not doing it alone. And in fact, since they are the oversight issue, we don't want to leave them redundant.
No, you know when
they don't do it independently.
When you look at the bill and the issue of prescribe arise, then they will ask what's the meaning of prescribe in this bill, and they will go to the meaning.
No, I quite agree that the prescription has its own meaning, but here minister is they are going to do it in consultation with the minister.
He's telling you in this bill who have the power or authority to prescribe. That's what they ask you. And this bill, you have answered it. When you go to meaning...
No, but now, go back to the text and look at it. Without the prior approval of the commission, if that is going to be maintained. So, which means the commission is still integral in the whole process.
So now, are we maintaining as proposed by the minister?
The minister is...
to include...
minister is restoring without the prior approval.
Minister wants...
By the commission.
Yes, the minister wants the text to remain as it is,
apart from the heading.
apart from the heading, to include lease or pledge.
Anyway.
No, tell us what your point.
No, my issue here is, I think if we said prescribed by the commission, upon consultation with the minister. I think they're still speaking the same. And most people, during our consultation, this came in. And it was seriously suggested during. And these are sector experts that...
No, because my point is, prescribe is already defined. It's prescribed by the minister. But you are saying to be...
Not by the minister. Prescribed.
No, I am... No.
Without the prior approval.
By the minister. But you want to read prescribed by the commission.
Just look at the text.
Member for Opposalo?
I just want to confirm with him. You mean prescribed by the commission? No.
Honorable Chair.
You see,
Honorable Chair.
Let's hear from the minister.
Yes, I think we need to.
Put that mic off back out.
It's important you have the approval of the minister, particularly when you're talking about you pledging an asset or you leasing an asset. Because of the ministry or the government is the guarantor of all of them. So it's quite important that you get the approval of the minister before you do any of those things. So I would rather go with the approval of the minister.
Exactly.
Chair.
He want to change the
Chair.
Yes. Yeah, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒍, please.
The amendment made here reads as a state-owned enterprise shall not dispose of, lease or pledge its asset, the value of which exceeds such amount as may be prescribed by the Commission upon consultation with the Minister responsible for finance. As may be prescribed by the Commission upon consultation with the Minister responsible for finance. That's it.
Yes, in fact, Chairman, I think the prescription is not done by the Commission.
I think, you see, after prescribed, there's a comma.
Yes.
And that comma has an effect.
No, yeah, because the comma have separated.
Exactly. Without the prior approval. So there are two layers.
Yes.
The Commission has to give their green light, and also the Ministry has to give their green light. That's what it is like. So, in fact, because the Commission is the body in charge of the SOEs, they are the first line of information. So their clearance will be needed by the Ministry in order for the Ministry to say yes or no.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Because here the comma separated it.
Exactly.
After they prescribe.
Yes.
And then the prescribe is the Minister.
Is the Commission first?
Yes.
And then the Ministry?
Yes.
So because the Commission is the overall charge of is in charge of the SOEs.
The value of which
so you need the approval of the Commission, and the Ministry's approval will be now contingent on the Commission's approval. So you need double layers. That's what my understanding is.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yes, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister. Yes, can we make it in this way? Can we make a reverse? Let the prescription be done by the Minister in consultation with the Commissioner.
The Commission is the front. They are the supreme body in charge of overseeing all the SOEs.
Exactly.
So they have the first line of defense.
Exactly.
So we would rather still maintain that. And then the Ministry's approval will be contingent on the Commission's recommendation.
Exactly.
So that's why the Ministry comes after the Commission.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not clear. Chair. Now the issue here is the prescription. If you look at our amendment, if you put by there, then you will remove comma. If you put by, that will remove comma from the text. So that is giving prescription powers to the Commission. But they must consult the Minister responsible for finance. Do you understand? It's given, if you put by as our amendment, that will remove comma to give the prescription powers to the Commission. That's what our amendment, represents.
Clause Clause 79. Disposal, lease or pledge of major assets. It is proposed that Clause 79, disposal, lease or pledge of major assets as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 80.
It's amended.
Clause 80, request of state support.
Everything. Clause 80, request of state support. It is proposed that Clause 80, request of state support, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 81, recapitalization.
Clause 81, recapitalization. Member for Woolly East.
Yes, we have something.
Member for Woolly East. Member for Brikama South and Chair of the Public Enterprise Committee.
The committee recommended for the definition of recapitalization under this clause.
Minister?
Recapitalization is a standard term and the meaning is not ambiguous, so we don't need to define it.
In fact, the reason why we went for this recommendation, because most of us are laymen. People in the area of the financial areas are very much affair with the terminology. But if it can be defined for a layman outside who have access to these things so that you can know what it means before you struggle to check the meaning on here and there. So that's why we want a definition under it.
Member for Upper Salum.
Yes, I'm not sure if it is necessary because for the past 3 budgets prior to this last year, we've been approving a recapitalization of the Central Bank of the Gambia. Up to now, I think up to 400 million, 500 million, because there was some kind of like shortage. And for 2 years, actually, they've been bringing additional sums under the centralized services where it's going to be paid to, for the recapitalization. So, we can define it, just general definition. We can put a general definition, and then I think it should be fine. Just a general definition. Yeah.
Woolly is.
Yes, Chair, I think I agree with to define it. I agree with that. But apart from that, if you go to the...
Now, the proposal is that capitalization be defined.
Yeah, we say it should be defined.
Recapitalization be defined.
Recapitalization should be defined.
That is the proposal.
That's what we've agreed.
Huh?
No one has objected to that.
All right.
So I'm saying, I'm making a further suggestion because the language, instead of to say
now
intent.
Can you help us write that definition? Just write it now.
What it means?
What does it mean?
Recapitalization.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying to make the language refined. They said the state-owned enterprise shall develop and adopt a statement of corporate intent by the start of each financial year. We just said the beginning. Beginning of each financial year is better language, really.
Where are you?
We are in 82.
No, 81.
We are in 80. Okay, it's not a 20, sorry.
Clause 81, recapitalization. It is proposed that Clause 81, as amended, recapitalization stands part of the bill.
No. We Honorable Chair, Honorable Chair. Chair.
Yes.
Yes, I think maybe, yes, somebody has to move a motion to rescind the earlier decision on the, interpretation, where we're going to add the recapitalization definition. And then we close it, and then we come on to this one.
Yes.
Chair, ngorom bafalan.
Honorable members, our technicians, our experts had some consultations, so they will get back to us momentarily and we will communicate. They are almost.
We are waiting for them to be found. We are waiting for them to do that.
Now we can, meanwhile, they are getting us what we requested. Let's move to 82 and we suspend, close it. We are done.
Chair, observation.
Yes, please. Please, yeah, go ahead.
We are still waiting for too long now.
Our apologies, we are almost done.
Okay.
We are investigating.
We are at your service. Now, can we move to clause 82? Tunde will give you all the time in the world.
Clause 82, statement of corporate intent.
Clause 82, statement of corporate intent. Clause 82, statement of corporate intent. We will come back to clause 81. Is there any? Clause 82. It is proposed that clause 82 stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 83, business plan.
Now we... Clause
83, business plan.
Clause 83, business plan.
Yes?
Yes, Chair.
Under clause 83, sub 2, A, B, we want to add C. That will read as within 14 days. Within 14 days, the Commission shall, within 14 days, review and give feedback to the draft business plan to the board.
The proposal is to insert under sub-clause 2, that sub-C, and it should read, sub-C, the Commission shall within 14 days review and give feedback on the draft business plan to the board.
What is that? This? C? This? It cannot be C. It has to be a
No, they want to add C.
It's going to read what?
They want to add C, for C to read, Mr. Kabay, following. The Commission shall, within 14 days, review and give feedback on the draft business plan to the board.
Look at what the top is saying. The board shall not adopt the business plan unless. Look at that.
Now, on top, that is 2, is saying the board shall not adopt a business plan unless.
Let me see now. That does not follow. Unless the Commission shall.
Now, if you want to say the board shall not adopt a business plan unless the Commission shall within 14 days review and give feedback on the draft business plan to the board.
That shall be a separate subsection. 3.
Huh?
Make it a separate subsection.
Why not? The proposal is to make it a separate subsection, subclause. Instead of C, to say sub 3 or sub 4. Then sub 3 will read sub 4. Is that okay? All right. The proposal is that all you know, yeah?
I was saying, I don't know, the proposal from the chair on subclause C. Do you think it fits here? Because already A has taken care of.
That's why there is a proposal to separate it from 2.
Make it standalone.
To make it a standalone subclause. Yes, Wooly is.
Yes, thank you. You know, the subclause 2A is saying it has given, unless it has given the Commission a draft of the plan no later than 2 months before the start of the financial year to which the plan relates. So now if you come to create a C which gives a deadline of 14, when this one is talking about 2 months, would that not be contradicting?
What they are saying, 14 days review and give feedback on the draft business plan. Lower Salo. Lower Salo.
Yes. Yes, Honorable Chair, I am also trying to concur with the member for Woolley. Because driving this takes you 2 months. To review is just 14 days. Do you think that this C is fit here? And we asked the minister also, if at all is also fine with it, then we can leave it like that. Honorable Minister.
Honorable Chair.
Boy, I'm on the floor.
You know, this A is referring to the board.
Giving the commission a draft.
To give the commission a draft.
2 months.
That is 2 months before this thing. Can you look at it? And then that's why the one they are proposing sub B, C can be 3, then 3 before.
This one now is for them to look at it.
Is that okay? Now, okay, now we all agree to amend it. So now they will put it where it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's 3.
It should be 3. Now, it is proposed that clause 83, business plan as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Now, let's go back to 81. Let's go back to 81. Clause 81, recapitalization. 1. A state-owned enterprise may only be recapitalized by the government with the prior approval of the National Assembly. And in this clause, there is sub 2 to say in this section, recapitalization means the process of restructuring the debt and equity mixture of a state-owned enterprise to stabilize its capital structure. Yeah, if you want to say something,
I was saying we need to understand the definition very well, because it took you time to come up with the definition, and we cannot vote on the definition in few seconds.
This is the general definition of recapitalization, and it comes from. It's not honorable.
Please,
can I clear, Chairman?
Please, Chair. Please, if you want to say something, raise your hand.
Yes, Honorable Chair.
After Kiang West, I'll come to you.
Yes, Honorable Chair, I have no objection to the definition. I was with the view that the time it has taken, the time the consultation had taken, this must have been a very important definition, and it must mean something that is important. All right? So I am saying, before we also vote on it, it is important that we digest the definition.
Thank you. Kantora?
Yeah, probably I understand this is the first time to pass such kind of bills. However, general accepted definition, if even you go to Wikipedia or whatever, this is the same text you will find there. It's really in line. We want to allay fears. The time spent on the drafting does not really mean that there is the time to sweep under the carpet. It's okay. It's in line. It's solid purpose.
Yes.
It's something like that.
You know, because the member for Kiang West, because we wanted to act based on your request, that's this assembly, and then initially it took long because they are consulting and they brought the definition in a device form. I said, no, you have to write. You are doing it. You are giving us the definition, right, and give us a copy of the definition. That's why it took some time.
Chair, if you look at this, the committee's recommendation was to have a simple definition for recapitalization under this clause. Under this clause. So if this is,
yeah, that is it. That is it.
So if this is a general, accepted definition, why we define it?
No, honorable member for Kiang West, this is a definition that is now going. Sorry, member for. Now, this is a definition that we are inserting under clause 81 sub 2. In this clause, we are creating a sub clause.
So
we are inserting it there.
Is now 1.
So now you have 81, 1, and 2.
Yes, Cantor. If you listen to the definition, it's make relevance to the SOE bill because the emphasis is on the SOEs. So if you read the definition, that it's like it's not any other recapitulated definition, but making relevance to this matter under discussion. So to allow your fair, we are in order.
It is proposed that clause 81 as amended, that is recapitalization, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. That is it.
Honorable Chair, may I observe, please?
Clerk.
Clause 84, performance contract.
Honorable Chair, allow us, please.
Oh? On 84?
83. Let me just explain. The proposal made by the chair, what he is proposing is already captured. Before they go and put it in C, it's already at 4. What 4 is addressing, 83.4 is exactly what they are proposing. And it's even better because they are saying after the board adopts it. So there is no ambiguity in that one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
It's a different one. It's a different one.
83, we have passed it with amendment. You are going to insert.
In fact, it's a different
3.
one.
Then
Your observation is a different one.
4 will be 5.
Yes, observation is a different one.
Yes. It's different, yes.
Yes.
84. Let's go to clause 84. Performance contract. Chair. Clause 84.
Clause 84.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. No, clause 84, sub 4.
You have.
A. The scope of the commercial and public service. So we are putting the phrase and public service.
Clause 84. You are the committee recommended for the addition of
clause 84
and public.
Subsection 4A. The committee recommended for the addition of and public to the subclause 4.
It should be commercial and public service.
Exactly.
That is sub 4A. Exactly. And public service. To add public service. To add public and public. It is proposed that clause 84, performance contract, as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 85. Audit.
The member for who is raised an issue earlier on observation, that is A and B. Sorry, 83 2A and 83 4. And
it's different.
But if you look at 83 2A, it is the board that gives the commission the draft of the plan. And in 4, the SOE must give the commission a copy. They are different. So you are okay now? All right. Clerk.
Clause 85, audit of state-owned enterprise.
Clause 85, audit of state-owned enterprise. Chair.
Yes, the committee recommended for the deletion of the phrase approved by the
NAO.
Yes.
Continue. That is, 85(1). It reads, the Auditor General shall audit the annual financial statements of a state-owned enterprise in accordance with the National Audit Act and in line with the International Auditing and Accounting Standard approved by the National Audit Office. The one that approved by the National Audit Office will be deleted.
Because
this is due to
the fact that the approved by the National Auditing and Accounting Standard is not the mandate of the NAO.
Yes, that's what they are saying. That's okay. It is proposed that clause 85, audit of state-owned enterprise as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 86.
Clause 86, approval of estimates, accounts, and audit.
Yes.
Chair.
Yes. Honorable Chair, Clause 86, approval of estimate and account. Sub 3, the Commission through the Minister of Finance shall obtain the prior ratification of the National Assembly before approving, that is changing now to conveying any external borrowing for state-owned enterprise.
They want to replace the word approving with conveying.
Yes.
It is proposed that clause 85, audit of state-owned enterprise as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Minister.
This clause the Commission through the Minister of Finance shall obtain prior ratification before approving. But then the whole idea is once the National Assembly ratifies, then it is the matter for the government.
Minister?
I'm trying to get that meaning clear.
It's like you inform the Commission.
Minister?
To me, okay. What is the objective here? Because the Commission through the Minister shall obtain prior ratification.
Which sub-clause?
Sub-clause 3.
Okay, the Commission?
Yes, before conveying by any external borrowing for the state enterprise.
In other words, they need approval, which you should do.
Is it conveying or approving here?
They are conveying now. They want to
changing it to convey.
Delete approving. Before approving, now they want it to read before conveying any external borrowing for the state-owned enterprise. That's fine. It is proposed that clause 86, approval of estimates, accounts, and audits as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 87, accounting records.
That's what they change. Approving to conveying.
Convey?
No. Now they are removing this approval. How do they convey? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you can. Let me finish this. Now, you see here, look at it here. 86, the proposal for the replacement of approving with conveyance. You can go there. Approval of estimates, accounts, and audit. 87. Accounting records. It is proposed that clause 87 accounting records stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 88, place and duration of records.
Clause 88, place and duration of records. Clause 88, place and duration of records. It is proposed that clause 87, place and duration of records stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 89, director's duty to cause financial statement to be prepared.
Clause 89, director's duty to cause financial statement to be prepared.
Yes.
Member for Wuli is?
Yes, Chair, my observation there is that 2C, where they said an income statement, or in the case of a state-owned enterprise, not established for profit. I thought yesterday the chair was saying that this is only meant for commercial enterprises, state-owned enterprises, not the other ones that are not made for profit. So now if you mention them here, it means it's taking care of that also.
An income statement, or in the case of a state and enterprise. Chair, Public Enterprise and Member for Brikama South. He has a point.
I think this particular provision can be deleted. You can delete it.
That is.
But the application cover.
Sub 2. Minister. Yes, the proposal is to delete sub 2C.
Not established for profit.
All two. From not established. Up to. Now let Deputy Chair and Member for Kantora, can you read us the proposed deletion?
An income statement, or in case of state enterprises, the income and expenditure accounts for the year. We want to remove not for profit, as he said, to delete that portion.
You are deleting not established for profit.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that the only?
Okay. Okay. So there's a big proposal that the financial statement shall include an income statement. Full stop. Then the rest be deleted.
An income statement.
Yeah.
That is C.
Yeah.
Only an income statement.
Yeah.
An income and expenditure statement. An income and expenditure statement.
But you are saying that, Honorable, this will apply for not for profit. And then you alluded that we agree that the SOEs we are talking about only are to be one for profit. So income and expenditure is for non-profit. So if you delete non-profit, income and expenditure will be deleted. That's what he is saying.
Okay. Minister, I want to observe something. Like under the application, we emphasize the issue of commercial state-owned enterprises. So commerce, there could be profit and loss. And in this particular case, even where I said not established for profit. Do you understand? So, in fact, if that can be out and maintain the orders, it's okay by me.
Simply, the income statement captures both income and expenditure as well. So that's the income statement. It has the top line revenue, that's the income, and the bottom line, the expenditure. So, but what he specifically, for non-profit, you call income and expenditure. That's the nomenclature. So if we will delete the non-profit, then we should delete the income and expenditure. Yes, thank you.
What are we deleting now? We are only stopping at income statement.
We propose that the financial statement shall include C, an income statement, period.
It is proposed that Clause 89, Director's duty to cause financial statement to be prepared, as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Madam. Clause 90, form and content of financial statement.
Clause 90, form and content of financial statement. It is member for 𝒂𝒊𝒏.
Clause 90. The balance sheet shall give a true and fair view of the state of affairs of the state-owned enterprise as at the end of the year, and the income statement shall give a true and fair view of the profit or loss. I think we have, hence we have deleted it there. It should not appear here, but if it does, it is defeating the purpose of deleting it.
Loss is interchangeable with the income statement. Either or is fine. Yes.
It is proposed that Clause 90, form and content of financial statement, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 91, restriction on the granting of loans, etc. to directors.
Clause 91, restriction on the granting of loans, etc. to directors. It is proposed that Clause 91, restriction on the granting of loans, etc. to directors, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those Woolley is? Use the mic, please. Sir, use your mic, please, sir. Honorable member for Woolley, please, if you have any opinion, you raise your tag. What you
my opinion, I raise my tag.
You are saying they don't have.
No, I did not ask them. I'm saying what is the rationale behind this? Why these people cannot get credit from their own institution when all of us will get credit here? Why are these people not exempted? That's what I'm asking. Why?
Hello. Yes, I concur with the member for Woolley East. Can the minister help us to understand why they don't want the directors to take any loan or salary advances from the institution?
We are talking of state-owned. We are not talking about individuals like us in the parliament. But what I understood, a state-owned enterprise shall not by itself or through its officers grant a loan, an advance or any other credit facility or any of the directors, of its directors. Yes, this is very correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
Minister?
I think the directors here means board of directors, and it is to prevent conflict. That's the whole idea.
Yes.
It's not the directors of the departments of the SOE, but the board of directors. As a board, you should not take any loan from the company on which board you sit. Yes.
Clause 91, restriction on the granting of loans, etc. to directors. It is proposed that Clause 91, restriction on the granting of loans, etc. to directors, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 92, Director's Report.
Clause 92, Director's Report. It is proposed that Clause 92, Director's Report, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 93, signing of financial statements and documents to be annexed thereto.
Clause 93, signing of financial statements and documents to be annexed thereto. Chair?
Yes, we have some amendment to 93 sub 2. The financial statement shall be accompanied by the profit and loss. We are removing that, expunging it. 92A. The committee and the ministry agree that the sub-clause be deleted from the bill. The fact
93.
Yeah, the fact that the profit and loss is contained in the financial statement. 93 2A. So we are expunging that. Yes.
Their proposal is to expunge clause 93 sub 2A.
And sub 3 also, because that is also contained in the profit and loss. Is a
they
financial
are
statement.
deleting sub 2A and
3.
And sub 3.
Where profit and loss can be changed to financial statement.
It is proposed that clause 93. No, he said both the minister and them agree to delete. It is. Please ignore the member for Central Badibu. It is proposed that clause 93, signing of financial statements and documents to be annexed thereto, as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 94, publication by a state-owned enterprise of full individual financial statements.
94. They don't have anything under clause 94. Clause 94. Publication by a state-owned enterprise of full individual financial statements. It is proposed that clause 94, publication by a state-owned enterprise of full individual financial statements, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. They deleted A and 3.
Clause 95, power to alter accounting requirements.
Clause 95, power to alter accounting requirements. Member for Central Badibu.
Yeah, I'm with the view that we need to expunge this clause. Why to alter accounting requirements when we know that accounting is very key in financial institutions like SEOs or SOEs? 95.
Because what it is saying, the Commission may, after consultation with the Accountant General, by notice to the state-owned enterprise or class of state-owned enterprises, as the case may be, and it says A, add to the classes of documents to be comprised in the financial statement of the state-owned enterprise or class of state-owned enterprises to be delivered to the Commission for a year and make provisions as to the matters to be included in any document so added. It's correct now. Central body, we are okay.
The minister want to say.
Honorable Minister.
I concur, Mr. Chair, to exploit this, because it's even requiring that modify the requirements of this act. And
to explain what?
To explain this clause, because it is even saying to modify the requirements of this act.
95.
Yes.
To explain the whole 95.
Yeah, all of it. Yes.
Chair, you want to consult? Remove it.
He's complaining about B because
you want to remove B or you want to remove all?
Because if you look at accounting requirement, any SOE will select a body of accounting policies as its own policy. Once that policy is adopted, it should be applied consistently. That's the process. So if you say to alter the accounting requirements, you are giving them the right to vary what they are bound by accounting profession. That's my take on this. Yes, so I think I would recommend this be deleted, because in the same act, it even says modify the requirements of this act. So if we keep it, that means any act as far as accounting matters concerned, like disposal of assets, can all be modified without coming back here. That's my take. No, but the accountant general is not a legislative authority.
Yeah.
I think it should be taken out.
Minister, if you want to consult further.
Why I'm saying so? Because we don't want to create so many loopholes before we even start.
Yeah.
And if we start, we have implementation issues, then we can come.
The proposal is to delete clause 95. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. 95 deleted.
Clause 96, reporting of financial plan.
Clause 96, reporting of financial plan. Yes, Chair.
96 sub 1A. We have some changes that the committee recommend the clause to be restructured as before the beginning of the financial year and estimate updating the budget for the current year. That's how it should read. Then B, that is one. Yes, it's 96A. And 4. Let me look at 4. Okay. The committee recommends for the deletion of economic affairs and maintain ministry responsible for finance for consistency. Yes.
The proposal is to amend 96(4)
and
by
removing economic affairs.
Yes, 96(4).
And put minister
that is by deleting economic affairs and to maintain ministry responsible for finance.
Yes, for consistency purpose.
It is proposed that clause 96. Opasalo.
On question 96(1)A, before the beginning of the financial year, a supplementary budget circular updating the budget for the year. I really don't understand this one.
It has been changed. The committee recommends the clause to be restructured as before the beginning of the financial year and estimate updating the budget for the current year. That's what we have.
Okay. It is proposed that. Yes. Can you repeat it again? On clause 96(1)(a), before the beginning of the financial year, an estimate updating the budget for the current year. Kiang West.
Want to observe that in some of the places we have a ministry responsible for finance, somewhere a minister responsible for finance. We have ministry responsible for finance and minister responsible for finance. They have been repeated many times.
Yes, you have the minister in charge of the line Ministry of Finance. And sometimes, depending on the context of the clause, it may say the minister or the ministry. Central Body.
Yeah, I just want to,
on this case.
No. Sorry, Central Body, sorry. Kiang West.
Yeah, I just want to add on to what
no, Central Body, Kiang West still.
Yes, on this case, if you look at 4, where amendment was made, it states the state-owned enterprise shall submit to the commission and ministry responsible for finance and economic affairs. And if you look at this one, where I am trying to make that observation.
Now, in this one, we can submit to the ministry. It can be through the permanent secretary or through any. Yes. It's different. Yes, that's why I told him. I said the minister and the ministry is different. These are different things. Yes. The minister, as I said, the minister is responsible for the portfolio of the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs, while the ministry is the institution, is the body, is the institution. Which of course is headed by the permanent secretary, the accounting officer. No. It is proposed that clause 96, reporting of financial plan as amended, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it now. Yes.
Clause 97. No proceeding against the government.
Clause 97. No proceeding against the government. I'm not sure if, Mr. Kaba, you can, it's a body corporate. They can be sued and be sued. So if one of the yes, Wooly is?
Yes.
So he just said here, no proceeding.
I just need clarification on that. I can understand the government, but it went on to say even the officer, employee, or director of the state-owned enterprise, you cannot.
Mr. Kaba, look at this clause.
That's what it is saying. So,
Mr. Kaba, look at this clause. It's a cash balance. The 97. Yes. Read. It says a proceeding. That's the concern of the member for Wooly is, and he's trying probably to catch my attention. A proceeding shall not be commenced against the government as a result of any act or omission of a state-owned enterprise. Any act of omission. Any act or omission that may arise from government as a result of whatever dealing with the state-owned enterprise or of an officer of the state-owned enterprise or an employee or a director
Yes, actually this is about legal entity, because the SOE action cannot flow through to the government because the government is the owner. The SOE as a body will serve as a legal entity, and its activities legally are ring-fenced within its own activity. So you cannot say today an employee of a SOE, because the government is the ultimate owner, you feed through your, that's the meaning.
Mr. The member for Woolly is, are you getting it? Because this one is an SOE, that's what he's explaining, and if you read, like, for act or any omission, which is as a result of the SOE or its officer or employee, you cannot use that to sue government.
You sue the SOE. Government's obligation in SOE is limited to the capital it has put in the SOE.
You understand?
Yes.
Remember, police, are you? Yes, Central Baribu. Central Badibu, please go ahead.
Thank you. Honorable Chair, what I just want the Honorable Member of Woolly West or Woolly East to understand that now this is about proceeding. It's specific proceeding against the government. We want to, the bill, the clause is trying to separate the government from the state-owned institutions. So if there is anything wrong, we cannot hold government to ransom for it, but rather the institutions.
Somebody else and government is joined as a party, obviously. Parties to the contract can be sued.
And that they are exempted government and now you cannot.
Chair.
Understood? It's okay.
Now,
Chair.
Sections.
Huh? Now, there is proposal to join the two sections, but
I don't have 1 and 2.
then maybe you have sub 1 and 2, because the difference is, 98 if when government is joined as a party to the contract also. Yes, that's the exception. Yes. So now,
Because moving from section 97 to 98, don't marry them
for birthday. Member for Central, but you are not the chair. Member for Basse.
Yes. The member for Kiang West raised a concern looking at the consistency, like where the word is spelling proceeding, double E or single E, and the member for Woolly is said it is correct, and here they are still repeating the double E. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Now, the proposal is to join the two. Now, in fact, then the heading will slightly change. It will read 97, legal proceedings against the government.
Legal.
No, you are removing no. You just say legal proceeding. Then 97 sub 1 will be a proceeding shall not be commenced against the government blah 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 of enterprise. Then 2 will be subsection 2. Then subsection 2 will and subsection 97 1 does not. Then you will say subsection 97 sub 1 does not apply to a proceeding to be enforced against the government?
No. Chair, Sarakuna, Chair, I think we leave it as it is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because
why?
Our concerns are...
Why? What? Member for Opa, member for Wuli is allow the Sarakuna to... Sarakuna, why?
I think it's spot on. Because it's trying to address different issues here. So we just leave it at
that. That is why, because it all talks about the same issue. So, sub 1 and sub 2. And it all talks about legal proceeding. No. No, don't worry. 𝒕𝒊𝒏, you understand? Okay, you can go ahead.
No, I just want to buttress on your point that since the legal advisors advise us that we can have 1 and 2 by expunging 98 exception. Do you understand? Out of it, then it's okay. The essence still remains there.
Yeah, it is proposed that 97 legal proceedings against government as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. It is proposed that clause 98 exception be deleted. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 99, protection from personal liability.
Clause 99, protection from personal liability. Member for Wuli is?
Chair, I read the whole thing up to the second to last line, but the thing deals with as a result of any neglect or default. Even that you cannot you cannot proceed against them. So I don't understand that, because if you go to, I think it was 13 yesterday. It was 13 where we have all these things, and then we can say if they have those type of neglects and so on, they can be taken to court. But here we are saying even despite the neglect or default, as long as it is in good, they say it's in good faith. Neglect in good faith. So we have to look at that.
Central Badibu.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think they're trying to protect the employer and the director and the officer. Instead, it's the state-owned enterprise that will be sued instead of the individual. The individual is working for an institution.
Chair of the enterprise or the vice chair, they are both out.
Yes, I think the way it is captured, I think it should be okay. Because, for example, let's say NAWEC, for example, we are working for NAWEC as an employee, as an engineer, and something went wrong, and that has caused some issues. So the person must not be liable, but the institution itself must be held liable, not the individual that's working there.
Minister?
Yes, that's consistent. Yes, thank you.
It is proposed that clause 99, protection from personal liability, stands part of the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it.
Clause 100, state-owned enterprise, not relief of liability.
Clause 100, state-owned enterprise, not relief of liability. Chair? The member for Kiang West?
Yes. Clause 100.
101.
The committee recommended that clause 97 in this clause is to be replaced with clause 99, as the clause 100 refers to 99, not 97. Yes. The committee recommended that clause 97 in this clause, to be replaced with clause 99, as the clause 100 refers to 99, not 97.
I don't understand. General Badibu.
Thank you very much. It is overtaken by events. What they are saying is 100, clause 100, because if you read clause 100, it says section 97. Do you understand? So they want it to be replaced. So, but already we have dealt with 97 in another manner. That is, we expunge 98 and create 1 and 2. Do you understand? So their recommendation here might not.
Yes. Honorable Chair, what we were saying is, if you read clause 100, it says section 97 does not relieve a state-owned enterprise. If you look at that one, it is not referring to 97. Instead, it is referring to 99. Right? It is instead referring to 99. This is why we said.
Oh, all right. That's okay.
Yes.
Instead of 97, it should be 99.
So it should be expunged now.
It should be section 97 does not relieve. Instead of section, it should be section 99. Instead of 97. Yes.
It will be 99 now. Or you have deleted section.
Yes, because now when they are cleaning up the bill, it will no longer even be 99 because there is no 98. So they will, yes. The cross, you are talking about cross-referencing. Yes. Now, look at 99 and 100.